Hey everybody, it's Moonhorse again. Coming in just before this video with a little bit of information. We're talking about the University of Utah healthcare program. A friend of mine is not doing well and needs you guys, if you can, to look into this program, donate if you can, help out if you can. They're looking for, donations, people who can do live kidney transplants, the whole thing. This is a very good cause, and it's very, very important. So if you guys have anything you can do to help, or any way that you can help at all, please do. It would mean a lot to me. It would mean a lot to everybody. It's not just me, it's about everybody. Everybody's in this together, so we should all put together to actually do something. Like, if you're interested, or you have any way that you can possibly get in touch with this, or if you're in the area and you can do something to help out, you can contact them at uofulivingdonor.org. Or you can contact them at the phone number 801-587-8816. If you're interested in helping my friend specifically, when you get through to somebody or you're talking to somebody, ask for Corinne C. Powell. That's who needs the help right now. It's this person who asked me to kind of help out, not just for her, but for everybody. So if you want to help out, you want to contribute to a good cause, you want to do something good, really help these people out. They could use it. Alright, so now on with the show. Welcome back. I don't know why I did like a countdown just now. This is Chapter 11. What is Chapter 11 called? Chapter 11 is called...
Bankruptcy.
Well done. Sick burn. Chapter 11, Tewadding. Tewadding. Notes.
Oh.
Author's notes. Why does everyone think I'm a lesbian? How many times do I have to say I'm not a lesbian, I'm a Christian? Lauren and I are just friends, and nothing has ever happened like that. Lauren is a pretty girl, but I don't like girls that what.
Sure.
Another does she. I had to take a break from writing because I was so hurt by your accusations. I had to really get into the screen and look at that one. I just had to... Whew. Okay. Alright.
I feel good stuff already.
Oh my god.
The wadding. Here we go. Tewadding. I'm sorry. Tewadding.
Tewadding. The
next day was the weeding between Tone Link and Ganondorf.
Wait, what link?
Tone Link. He's essentially what happens if you combine Link with Tone Lock. Tone Link.
Oh boy.
Funky cold Hyrule, bitch. So it was in the tempo of Tim in Hyrule. The tempo of Tim. That's my favorite tempo to write songs in. It's the tempo of Tim. All of the Christ tins were there because Poon Link! Woo! Netted molar support. He needed molar support. His teeth, they just...
Well, there must be something wrong with teeth.
Also, we were gonna stat the weeding. Hold on. Gangnamdorf style, was already gay, so he was wearing a wedding... No, not entirely right, but close enough. Wedding dress with a wit veil, and Bozar was waking him down the aisle. Isle as in islands. Ton Lenk was wearing a Taximo. He was wearing a Taximo. I don't know what Taximo... Taximo sounds like a Japanese character.
Tax them all, collect them all. There was an atheist pastor, an atheist pastor. I don't even want to point out the irony in that. Wedding at the altar. Not the altar like you meet in front of a church. Altar, as in to change.
Oh my gosh.
I wore a nice dress, but not my best one, because I didn't approve of the weeding. I don't approve of the weeding either, Lauren. Lauren looked really petty. Lauren's so petty, but Lauren looked really petty, but I didn't want to kiss her because I'm not a lesbian. Your first thought is, my friend looks good, but I don't want to make out with her. Who the fuck thinks like this?
You are a lesbian!
When Gandalf reached the altar, the atheist pastor began talking. He puked up the whole altar. He vomited up the whole altar, and then the pastor started talking. That's okay. We're Gothard here today to John these two in unholy. The un is capitalized. Hold on. Mantra money. Unholy mantra money.
Oh boy.
Whew. If anyone objects to this onion.
Onion.
If anyone objects to this onion, spec now or firvar hold peace, said the office pastor Sod. He said it twice, apparently. I pulled out my dad's shit gun and shot the atheist pastor. He died insanely.
Does it really say shotgun?
Shit gun, yes. SHITGUN. Shit gun. And she shat the atheist pastor. I guess if you have a shotgun and you fire it, that would be shooting. You have shot the shell. So the past tense would be shot. The past tense of shit is to shat. So, yeah, she pulled out a shit gun and she shat the pastor. She just got a gun that fires turds, and she killed a man with it, and he died insanely. He was shot with a gun that fires poop exclusively, and he died crazy.
I thought she was a Christian.
But she's got a shit gun. So, you know.
But she said shit.
I seriously don't think she intended to. No! You're failing my plane, Zelda said. Don't fail the plane. He's been through a lot. Suddenly, everyone pulled out their weapons, and Link runned over and garbed his brother away from Ganondorf. All the normal people were ejaculated out of the temple. They were ejaculated. So, from what I can gather here, this temple just kind of and shot them all out. And they ejaculated out of the temple of Tim. This is not the temple of Time. This is the temple of Tim. This is where they worship Tim.
So apparently Tim ejaculated everybody out.
Yeah, he just shot him out of his dick. There's a whole bunch of people in there for a wedding, and he was just like, here comes the goodness, and they just kind of fired out. So, while the Christ 10 smashers, including Lauren and me, strayed to fight the liberals, they strayed it. It was the greatest battle I ever fought in. Not fought as in F-A-U, fought, F-O-T, fought. Lauren and me killed, like, a lot of gays and lesbians, and that began pouring in when we stabbed the weeding. Link was fitting, he was fitting Gamondirf. He was fitting Gamondirf.
So many inconsistencies in the name.
God
I know, I
fucking
love it.
damn it. Okay. Hodar oo stop my wedding, Link, Ganonadorf said. Sad. He punked Link repeatedly. He punked him over and over, repeatedly. He punked him. So, you know, the guy, what's his name? In the show, punked, Ashton Kutcher showed up over and fucking over, and they kept playing pranks on Link. He punked him, just over and over. Then he kicked Link with his high hells. Look, if I ever own a pair of high heels, I want them referred to as my high hells. Alright? That's fucking metal, and I like it. If anyone listening to this, if you're a woman or a drag queen, start calling them high hells. Fuck it, dude. Just do it. That sounds awesome. Bitch, I'll kick you with my high hells.
They're high hells for hell.
I mean, fuck. Just go with it, right?
Yeah.
So,
I don't wear those.
I knew I had to solve my boyfriend. So I shat Gunpendorf with my dad's shit gun. Her dad has the most amazing shit gun, I swear to God. This dude must eat fiber like every fucking day. But it didn't kill him because he has magic powers and stuff. I got his Atenton, though, and he runned over to me and tried to fit me. I used my supper strength. Supper strength. That's when you're really hungry and you're really strong because you're really hungry. Supper strength. To, though, him through a wall and then shat him again. Evan, what did I say about Evan? Leave Evan alone. Again, Evan, though, it still didn't do anything. It was fun, though. I like the shit out of that, though. It was fun, though.
It's fun that she shat. Oh, no.
She shot him, but it was fun, you know. This is great. This is great. You insolvent fool! You are incapable of being broken down. Ganonadorf said he ripped off his wedding dress, and there was his armoire underneath. He brought a whole bureau and just wore it. It was under a dress. He flayed up into the air and fired a magic blast at me. Like the game.
What?
Like the game Macarena of Tim. Macarena of Tim. Oh god. I defrocked it back at him. It hit him and he fell down. Then Lauren runned over and knocked him unconscious. I looked around and saw all the other liberals were unconscious. 2. Our plane worked. We couldn't call the polite to arrest the liberals because we were in Hyrule and Zelda was the Riller and she was a lesbian now, so we just had to levy. First, we returned to the Mishonh and made sure Toyn Link was okay. Once we did that, Lauren and me went on a double dat to Chick-fil-A with our boyfriends. They're always double datting at Chick-fil-A, man. I don't know. We told everyone about the gay wedding. We stopped, and there were high fives all around. This shit, I've never read something that was physically hard to get through. Sometimes this is like, oh god, I gotta get really in there and stare at the word for a minute and break it down. It's just
It's just like, wait, what? Oh, gosh.
Ganana Nadolf would be proud of how well I read all this stuff about the Dubaldats, the Chick-fella, and the Guy Weeding. I mean...
And then he got shat upon.
Yeah, with the shit gun. The shit gun, man. It's a dangerous weapon. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. This is a thing. I'm so glad you're here. This madness needs to be shared. Like, comment, subscribe, and come back for more. And there's a bell, the notification bell. Click that, because God knows you want to hear more of this. You know you do. You don't want to miss this shit.
It's like a train wreck. You can't stop.
You better subscribe. You have to subscribe, and you have to donate to Patreon, or I swear I'm going to get my shit gun, and I'm going to shat all over you. Okay. We love you. Goodbye.
Bye.